Hello my darlings, I'm TwisTay, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a movie that proves that maybe too much television is bad for you. I'm going to be talking to you about the movie The Ring. I'm going to be talking about the 2002 American remake. If you want me to review the original Japanese movie, Ringu, please write a comment down below and I will review as soon as possible. The story is about Naomi Watts. She is a journalist and she is trying to figure out what is this mysterious tape that's been going around, and apparently whenever people watch this certain tape, 7 days later they die. And this kind of hits her personally because this happened to her niece. And then she goes to investigate as to what caused the death. All of her niece's friends that watched the tape, they're dead as well, so this isn't just a coincidence. So she's trying to figure out what she can do to stop all of this. For the longest time, so many people were saying that this is one of the scariest movies of all time. But to me, back in 2002, I was about 12 years old. I watched this and this was pretty terrifying. I couldn't even finish the whole movie at that time. But now since I'm older and I've got a better understanding for horror films, this to me is just, it's not really that scary to me anymore. I mean, honestly, Japanese films are supposed to be a psychological horror. That's what I love most about it. This American remake, I feel like, didn't really give the whole psychological freakiness of it, in my personal opinion. I felt like it was more based on the darkness and trying to figure out the whole mystery behind it all, when really they should have been doing something more tactful about it, like seeing how it was affecting them mentally. It just didn't seem very entertaining to me as I thought back then. But that, again, this is my personal opinion, so sorry if you guys disagree. I have to do one good honorable mention about this movie, and that is Debbie Chase. She did an awesome job portraying Samora. Even though you only seen her a little bit, she just had this genuine creep fest to her that you just wanted to just stay away from her. She had that essence to herself that's like, okay, she's the freaky kid, so you need to stay the hell away from her. Alright my darlings, let's get down to business of what it has and what it has not. And I'll let you know if the Ring remake is worth watching or if you should just get rid of all of your VHSs from now on. There are two horror cliches. One of the cliches is that somebody walks into a room and the television is on, but it's on static, and there's nobody around to turn it on or off. And this gets people's minds going as to who in fact did it. This actually worked fairly well for this movie because Samora is cursing people through the VHS tape that you need to watch through the TV. However, to me it's starting to get kind of old. Maybe this is the start of how that cliche was and now people are just overusing it nowadays. There are 7 eerie moments. One of the eerie moments has to do with Naomi Watts is watching The Cursed Ring for the first time. Just the complete ambiance of this VHS tape. It's so captivating, it just makes you feel so empty, and then at the same time it just adds more mystery to it as well. Like, what are these images? What the hell am I watching? Total amount of suspenseful moments. There are 4 suspenseful moments. One suspenseful moment has to be when Naomi Watts is on a freight boat and she goes to see this awesome horse that's down in the area where all the cars are. Suddenly the horse starts to freak out a little bit. I guess you can say it's because of the spirit of the ring. And suddenly the horse just jumps off of the boat, lands into the ocean, and then as you see in horror, the horse goes under the motor. Well, you actually don't see this, but you get the distinct idea of what the hell is happening. The horse goes through the motor and dies, and then all you see is just blood in the water. It's very disturbing, and the build-up and tension behind it all is really creepy, and it just leaves you completely shocked as to thinking to yourself like, what the fuck just happened? Total amount of jump scares. There are 2 jump scares. One of the jump scares is a good jump scare and the other one is a bad jump scare. I'll tell you which one's the bad jump scare. The bad jump scare is that Naomi Watts' character, her name is Rachel, she's looking through all the boxes that Samora and her family lived in, and as she's searching through these boxes, she sees a centipede. And right when she sees the centipede, suddenly she hears the loud booming noise, she throws it, and the centipede just starts to crawl away. That to me was like something very stupid. If anything, they shouldn't have even had a jump scare noise to begin with. They just should have just had the normal music that they were having. It would have been a lot creepier, a lot more tension building in my opinion. I'm gonna give The Ring 2.5 out of 5 stars because, you know, the ambiance is good, the storyline was okay, some of the acting was alright as well. However, I feel like this movie is not as scary as people have put it out to be, but that is my personal opinion. I didn't really think this movie was as creepy. Maybe it's just because it's the American remake and maybe I just need to watch The Ring Goo. So have any of you guys seen The Ring movie? What did you think about it? What is your favorite foreign horror film that got an American remake, and does the remake do it any justice? Please write your comments down below and we will have a discussion about that. Do you have a horror movie you would like for me to review, old or new, or even a foreign movie? Please write them down below and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. If you liked what you've seen, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. So, until next time, my loves.